I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I'm a brand ambassador, and I'm a Leo.
I'm a Leo.
Oh, well, you already know what it is. Twix man, in the mix with Twix. New York City time, you rocking with the best. I'm out here swagger splashing with no hands. You looking at the UFO in person. Everybody want to know karate, but nobody want to wax on, wax off. And I'm fresher than the Listerine strip. What up?
I'm feeling it.
You already know. That's
what I'm saying. I am done with this after this. I'm not saying anything like this.
And I had to come after him.
All right.
I'm Jasmine, registered nurse from Brooklyn. I'm Katie. I'm in these streets.
I'm Bianca. I'm from Brooklyn. I have a regular office job. I'm a manager. Accounts receivables. That's it.
Hey, I'm Q. I'm a barber from Brooklyn.
Alright. How do you get apologetic when you get caught or confess to cheating? You were enjoying yourself when you were with others, so why are you sorry? It's a good question. That's a great question. But see, I'm Trinidadian and I don't cheat.
Yeah,
so,
right.
What?
With that being said,
I
I
heard
don't
Trini
know.
men cheat the most.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But why a man could cheat and he could feel sorry after? Because sometimes as a man, we might like, okay, we got this girl that's great, whatever the case may be, but another girl might pass by. We want to try out that flavor, you know what I mean? See what's about, and then realize, no, we don't like that. Let's go to this. So sometimes we get caught up in that. And it's the moment, you know what I mean? But why we're sorry, because we're good people, we want to forgive or say, forgive me for what I did, you know? It's just being a good person, because if you're not sorry for what you did, then you're a bad person. I think everybody make mistakes, so if you make a mistake, it's okay. It's
But what if you do it again?
Joking.
Nah.
You got to be joking. He said, I'm a good person. I cheated on you. I cheated on you. I realized I messed up because she wasn't as good as you, but I'm a good person, so I apologize to you.
Yes.
What the hell is wrong with you? That is not how it works at all. No. If you want to be talking and you could go out and date and whoever you like, there's no problem with that. But the minute you say I'm going to be in a committed relationship with you, that whatever you do henceforth is wrong. That's it.
But
if
that
you
was never discussed.
What do you mean that was never discussed? When
We
you're in a
never
relationship,
discussed
that's the terms that go with being in a
That's
relationship.
what I'm saying. In the black culture, we don't, like she said, we don't communicate.
In a relationship, that you need to communicate, hey, I'm not going to cheat on you? I don't understand. I thought it was already established. Listen.
It's just a guy thing. You know what I'm saying? And she made the point about
dating. I hate that term. It's a guy thing. You cannot use your sex as a reason for the way that you act. Be accountable for your actions. That's it.
Of course.
Well, individuals can't use their gender by the way they act, but you act like a woman and I act like a man. Right?
How I act like a woman?
Because you are, right?
Because I have a vagina, you think that I act like a woman. There's no way that I'm acting like a woman. It's just however you perceive me. Listen.
So why you get so emotional about the
question? Oh my God, I'm not getting emotional about the question.
Yeah, because you acting like a woman.
And this is why I can't stand men. Why can I be passionate about something without you perceiving it as me being emotional? It was an emotional connection. She was seeking something else, right? She can't go to have dick just like everybody else. Y'all want to go out and get pussy?
Then she acting like
Same
a man.
thing. Oh, now she acting like a man. So now traits or one in sex is now categorized for male and female.
Of course, because you can't just say, okay, I like her and I want to sleep with her. She got to be.
I could say I like him and I want to sleep with him.
But a guy is different. He could just like how you're looking based on the dress you wear, whatever the case.
Women have the same feelings, you know.
And do it like nothing.
From the first time we see a guy, we know
when
we want
a female
to
cheats with you, she wants to cheat with you.
Oh my God. Y'all gotta stop this right now. Because y'all probably getting played out and y'all don't even know.
Alright.
A bitch like me, easy. Y'all easy. Because you see all of that right there, that's easy. I just manipulate you and make you think, oh, I'm in love with you and I'm still cheating on you. You wouldn't think nothing of it?
It's alright, I'm cheating back, then we good.
It could be just sex. Who's the one
that's only if a man not into it.
That's nothing to do with that.
If a man is into his lady, he could tell a woman when something is wrong.
That means
and the same thing with your girl. You think a girl knows what it's intuitive.
I'm gonna tell you the difference between women and man, right? A woman studies routine. The moment your routine changes as a man, that's when she knows something is wrong.
That's
the reason why. You know the reason why my girlfriend can't study me? Because I don't keep no routine.
Oh, okay. Make it better.
And it's not because I'm cheating. I'm just telling you. I don't. And they get frustrated. You understand what I'm saying? Because they can't read you. The moment a woman knows she could read you,
Yep.
when you step out of line, she would know.
That's not necessarily true because men still, even though you feel like you don't have routines, men
you still have a routine.
Recreational creatures.
Yep.
Okay. So if you are a partier before she met you, you are going to be a partier after she meets you. Period. Point blank. But if you call that woman every single day and 4 days go by, you don't speak to her. You got a problem. She's gonna show up to your door with a shotgun, ready to be like, what is going on here?
Sometimes you didn't pay your bill.
No. 5 days out of the week, you call in there, you have one, because things happen. Phones break, they don't work.
I could get jumped for like that.
As well.
She ain't
But you ain't getting jumped
well, you gotta find out
for the next week that you ain't calling shorty after. So I will allow a 1 to 2 day discrepancy. My phone not working. I know your phone's not working. Fine.
Right.
But then all of a sudden your phone not working for the next 5 weeks. We have a problem.
Exactly.
Now, there's two types of cheating. I know this is a loaded, thing I'm saying because I already see where this is going. But I'm just telling you from a man's perspective. When niggas fuck other shorties without the emotions attached to it, it's just a fuck. It's not like niggas feel like they really cheating. But cheating is when you emotionally attach to somebody. For a guy. Well, for me personally, if I have a girlfriend, right?
Didn't you just contradict yourself?
A guy can have a girlfriend and be the perfect girlfriend, more or less. Like, you said, why would you cheat on her? Now, if a guy see another girl, like you said, it could just be something small as the dress, the body, just the visual of it. Nigga might want to catch a kill. Now, if he just go and have sex to that girl and go home to his girl, that's like a real safe card right there because it's like there's no emotions attached to it. You're not moving different after that. It's over. The moment you start to gain an emotional attraction with a girl, that's when your schedule changes, and that's when you start moving funny, and that's when your girl finds out.
So why did you do it to begin with?
Why we doing it?
Because of the physical shit. Niggas want to just try different shit.
What about an open relationship?
Nah, well, she's not with that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, what if she is? But you would have a problem with her having sex with other people, right?
That's a fact.
Okay.
Right.
There we go again. This
That's
is exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm not sharing.
However you feel, if she was to do it to you, that's all you got to think about before you do whatever it is that you do.
I agree.
Period.
But I have a problem with you being with 20 other women and then coming home to me.
Exactly.
Where
What
the 20
you have?
women
Yeah, but you wouldn't know that, though.
No, I mean, if I all of a sudden have an STD, I know it because you were fucking
That's a different situation.
But can we just
sorry,
break
you said
it
20
down
women in a day.
to the most
It's
basic
possible.
form of it's just instant gratification for this generation. Period, point blank, and flat out. Okay, instant gratification is you chasing that high. You're basically going out there to chase that high that you feel is lacking in your relationship or you don't want to put in the effort to maintain your own relationship.
Me personally, I would not cheat on my girl. Because I've been the biggest cheater. I was like, I had a crown for that shit. I really had a formula for it. But one thing I could say is when you cheat, you get caught. You go swimming, you get wet. There's no way around that shit. So if you want to keep your good girl, don't cheat.
If we get it twisted, we're about our pleasure first and foremost.
Thank you.
So if we're trying to get if we're emotionally or connected to you during sex, it's because we're trying to get ourselves off. And it doesn't mean that it's going to translate past that if we're trying to keep it casual. Women can be casual. The reason why things go awry is because y'all make assumptions about how we're feeling and then you act on those assumptions versus having a conversation.
Right.
If you have the conversation from the jump and you're transparent, there's no problem. If she gets emotional, but if she gets emotional, then she can say that down the line, say, you know what, I'm no longer good at being casual, I've got emotions. Right. But if you start making assumptions and start acting in certain ways based off of assumptions of a conversation y'all never had,
see, that's how
then
women
you start acting a certain way, and that's what gets us tight.
Niggas trying to catch the kill.
No, let me tell you something right now.
We ain't trying to talk about how this shit gonna happen.
No,
let me get this pussy. I'ma sneak and finesse you to get it, and it's over no matter how you feel.
What she's talking about is like y'all project your ideas about what you think this is going onto the female. I've seen it done. It's been done to me. I'm dealing with somebody. It's casual. I never said I want a relationship. Right. Never had those. He cooking me dinner tomorrow. Oh, you gonna start asking me where this is going? Did I ask you that? Or you thought I was gonna ask you that? Right. This is all your assumptions. You guys do this all the time. You think we're getting emotionally connected when we're not. Have a conversation. Ask somebody.
You want to have sex more than one time in a night? Yeah, what is the problem?
Exactly. And even the whole idea of like,
the
you don't know what a female is actually into unless you ask her. Like she said, open relationships. You have no idea how many girls are actually with it. But you don't even want to ask. You rather go cheat because you think your girl might not even accept the idea of it.
So if we sleeping together, whatever, I'm not going to assume that you're going to be my girl. Mm-hmm. But a lot of women they do actions, like they start asking questions, like who you talk to. We have social media now, Instagram, Snapchat. Oh, you always with girls in your Snapchat. They asking you questions that I don't like. If I see it doing your Snap, I don't care. I'm steaming. I'm good.
But how about you just have a conversation about it instead of just getting tight about it?
We already talked about it. She says she good with just being my sex thing. But once things change, who that girl in your Snapchat? Or who this? That's when things start to change. It's like, okay, she trying to make it more than what it is.
I never admit it. You have to catch me in the act.
And then I will say it.
If you see phone numbers, calls, pictures, it wasn't me.
No, I would never confess.
If we weren't that serious or it just began, probably not. If it was my man of 5 years and I felt like I wanted a future, probably would, because all lies come out.
Definitely going to confess because
you cheated before.
It is what it is. Either we all fuck up and we come together and we try to do better from there, or we just gotta let it go. I'm not saying that cheating is the end all ends all, but it just really depends on how it is done and where the future is with you and that partner.
That's not a confession if you got caught.
Right.
If you cheated, you wouldn't tell her.
Okay, so I've been in a couple of long-term relationships, and when you confess, the repercussions is that they will consistently and always repeat it. And you will never, they say they'll move past it, and they never do. So you take certain shit to your grave.
Facts.
And you clean up your tracks, and you make sure that nothing happens. Now, I will confess in another situation just to there are some situations where you should confess. If you want out, and you need to get out.
You want to get out? Yeah. You tell me.
I need out, and so I'm going to confess because I want to get out this relationship. But there is a backfire where they want to work it out, and you're like,
now if my girl confessed to me, baby, I cheated on you, I'm not taking her back, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm not telling her nothing. Because if I tell her, she's going to be like, okay, I'm done. So why would I do it? Me, like I said before, I don't cheat. I'm single. If I had a girlfriend, I'm not cheating on her. You know what I mean? So I'm good. I'm clean.
Right. Not supporting my business. Not supporting me.
Okay.
Period.
That's a good one.
But what if your business is whack?
Not mine. Yeah, if a chick don't support me, then she's definitely not the person for me. I made a big mistake, and I should have caught that quicker.
Right.
But I think there's a difference of not supporting versus constructive
criticism
or feedback that helps you get better. And if men don't take that well.
Some people, no. Now,
like if you're a 40-year-old rapper?
No. All jokes aside, and I'm being modest. I'm being modest when I say this. It's nothing. There's 0% of corniness in my business or anything that I do with the business. So there's no room to critique it in a bad way. It's all about the support. If she don't support it, it's slow.
What's the definition of support from your significant other?
Complimenting me.
Okay.
You seem like you don't take critiques well, because you just said there's zero whackness in my business.
What's it?
Zero.
Zero.
You know
He
said zero in that
It's the effort to support. It's just the effort to support. No, some people, you know what though? Sometimes you got to teach people how to support though. Mm-hmm. Some people don't know how to. Some people think that some people don't know that they're not supporting you.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes you got to be like, listen, man, I need your support. I need you. You're my best friend. I really need you. And just that alone, cause spark that interest.
But are you looking for blind verbal support?
Blind verbal support, what's that?
You're doing, regardless of how we think you're actually doing, just being you got it, babe, you're great, this is so good, everything's wonderful.
Yes, man.
Versus the constructive, I'm never gonna yes man my man. Or my friends. Because if they fucking up, they fucking up. And I'm better to you as a support system because I'm keeping it 100.
Be honest, that's fine.
I get it. I mean, that works too.
It can start out about Marvel and go to religion, and that's how my mind works, and that's what I like to engage about. So if you're never about those types of conversations, or if you think that I'm trying to, I get really tight if I send you funny memes that I know are fucking hilarious, and you're like, LOL, but now you're trying to be my girl. I'm like, no, I just want to laugh.
Right.
So stop jumping to conclusions.
What's the last part?
A little interest. Honestly, it's lying. If I catch you lying early in the relationship, you already cut that trust, because if you're lying, especially about the small things, you can't be trusted with the big things.
I'm turned off by needy people, needy men. I just feel like I got a lot going on in my life. I don't have time to be like to just like cradle you and just like every single day like get you motivated. So like a person that's not ambitious too and not motivated, I cannot be like your motivation person every single day because I'm trying to get out of my bed and do what I gotta do. So I like a self-starter. I like somebody that's confident to borderline cocky because that means you probably don't even need me to tell you your shit is popping. You know your shit is popping.
You told her she cut her blessing off.
No, I'm being honest. I'm good at, I ain't gonna hold you. There are some women that are good at taking a dude from point A to point B. I'm not Michelle. I realize I'm not Michelle Obama. I'm not Michelle Obama.
I'm good at building a man up. I said
I'm tired.
21 years old. I do that shit. That's my career. That's not my personal lifestyle. Don't got time for it.
Right.
You are a man with a father and a mother, and if they can't get you to this point at 30-something years old, because they be older than me sometimes, Lord, you know, then ain't nothing that I can come up in here and do.
Having a hard spot is different than someone that just don't know what they're doing with their life. It's two different things.
Spectrums.
Having a hard spot where I've been laid off out of nowhere, you know what I mean? So I can't be knocking a guy that's having a bad week. He's like, I still want to date you. I like you, whatever. I'll still come to your crib, you know. But it can't be a pattern.
You're not dragging.
I'm not dragging. I'm not. I've been men's sounding boards. I listen to whole mixtapes. I've written for mixtapes. I've done everything under the sun. I've helped you with
late night radio sessions.
I'm not getting the same thing back. I'm good. If I'm going out on dates, taking you out, as a man, you're supposed to court you guys, of course. You know what I mean? I love going, like I said,
I like
to
when
go
he
out.
comes to the show.
Yeah, I like to go out and but some women, they be like this all day. They just want to take. Not give it.
Who you dating?
Right. And these girls, I don't date no bum chicks though. It's always good to have
has nothing to do with being a bum.
No, but my point is, some girls are so what's the word? They feel entitled. Like,
entitled.
Like yo, he this and that. I mean, he gonna do this for me, do that for me. But it's like yo. Pussy to me is not gonna keep me, baby girl. Like you gotta do more. It's a fact. No, it's a fact. It's a fact because you're a well-traveled person. You experience life. You're not gonna just be impressed by little things. You gotta do more than that. You know what I mean? So when I'm trying to get it, I'm on it. But once I get it, what you gonna do to keep it? The question was, what turns you off? As a man, if I'm interested in you and I'm doing everything to keep you happy, why can't you do the little things? I'm a simple ass guy.
So what are the little things?
Little things is like I said, effort, attention, time.
A day or two.
Treat my time like you treat your money. You don't spend money just willy-nilly unless you're rich. So if you putting in time as a guy, putting in time, do the same for me. Like put in time.
Is women eating ass a green light for 2018? Ladies, do you like doing it? Men, do you like us doing it to you? First of all, ain't nobody's nothing. All right, you barely lucky if you get some.
Not in between the
nuts and ass.
Wait, you don't
oh, that's your nigga cheating on you,
lucky
girl.
if you get that. Let alone thinking I'm gonna put my tongue where you barely wipe your ass effectively.
Barely.
So you want him to do it to you? You want him to do it to you?
No, I do not.
You don't like getting your ass eaten?
No.
You don't like a
I
finger?
do not like the sensation of that. No.
A finger?
I'll do a finger, but I don't like tongues down there. And then you gotta kiss me in my mouth. I'm a nurse. I've seen what bacteria transfers from one area to the next.
To
No matter how much you clean it, it's still dirty.
Social media posts where they talked about eating butt like years ago, and then this nurse came under there and wrote like all these like facts about it, and that turned me off for life. And I just like they talked about all the bacteria and all that, and I just feel like that's just not my cup because I trust me, I don't trust you.
So you don't care about their bacterial infections they gonna catch.
But I'm considering
pass back to her.
You ain't willing to assume the risk.
I'm some nigga shit. They say, yo, if you ate some pussy, you done slipped up and ate some ass.
Exactly, it's right there. It's only this
All you
far
gotta do is
apart.
fly.
Exactly. That's what I tell people. I'm like, look, it's this far apart. Look, Mama China. The hole is right here.
I'm gonna elaborate on this question a bit because frankly my girlfriend and I going through a little situation where she want me to suck her toes.
Why not?
Now,
Okay.
I tell her she gotta choose. She didn't want me to suck her toes or hit her pussy. I'm gonna eat your pussy, but I ain't sucking her toes. I just find that gross.
Yeah, disgusting.
But she says
I'll suck some toes.
it's the best thing in the world.
Alright, but are you eating ass?
That's all we want to know. That's all we want to know.
Why is it affected?
I'll cross the border at least once.
Are you Gabrielle?
I want some Mexican
control.
Once.
I've crossed the border at least once. I passed my tongue. I ain't lying. I ain't gonna
Guys
lie.
lie all the
He's
time.
not lying.
Let me tell you something.
I'm not lying.
You did it more than once.
No, I didn't do it more than once. How can you tell me that? I'm telling
Your
you.
mouth says it. You
My
eat
mouth
ass
says
pussy
I got nice lips.
Yeah.
Alright, mom, I'm just telling you, I'm passing once.
Yo!
That's why I got nice lips. I don't do it more than once.
Guys are willing to do a lot more things behind closed doors than they're willing to admit.
Negative. That's
I've had it done before, and I'm telling you, like, it's
Can we zoom in on this, please?
crazy.
Okay, wait.
It's a good way of
No, I'm telling you, I've had it done before, and it's crazy. Like, she'd have my toes curling, and I'm like, what? I was like, Mr. Brown. I was like, what the what?
No, absolutely not. I don't even really care for now. You know, there's one time I was having sex with a young lady, right? And I was in a missionary position with the young lady. And she started grabbing my ass a little bit. So I'm like, all right, it's cool. She grabbed my ass cheeks and all that. But I'm like, okay, just don't get too crazy. You know what I'm saying? But she getting a little close. So I had to move her hand, right? So she stopped me and was like, yo, brother, mom, she was like, yo, if you'd have let me put my finger in your butt, I'd have fucking not trusted you and never said nothing to you. Got a toe on you. I said, thank God they let you put your finger in my butt.
You know that was the most absurd story.
Guys allow certain girls to do that to them, they gonna have some ammunition on their ass.
Yeah, they do. Of course.
So if you fucking play yourself, shorty gonna run a month.
That's why you let me eat your ass.
Exactly.
I know what I'm comfortable with.
You didn't try it. You don't
If I like my girl,
That doesn't
But if you love her, that's
no, that's
I don't need to be peed on to know I don't like to be peed on.
Right.
You
I
say you don't like it.
You don't like it.
I like to have sex with men that are more on the, like, I call it lesbian side. Like, we do a lot of foreplay. And then there's some guys that I date that are more into, like, a lot of penetration, and I don't like it. So we're not compatible if you don't want, or you're not willing to meet me on my end. I'm not going to dump you if you like a lot of penetration. But it's like, if you don't like to meet me on my end, then I'm not going to do it. So if I don't like booty sex, then that's just not for me, and we're not compatible. I feel like with Kenon, it's black and white. It's very simple. Sex is very simple to me. We don't like doing the same shit.
Excuse me. What is the biggest misconception that women have about how life is for men? That we get laid every night.
But like all the bitches is love.
Word. That's a big misconception because first of all,
Bitches don't love niggas.
First of all, women feel like every girl you talk to, if you're a good-looking person, you got things going for yourself, you get every girl, whatever. But it's not like that. You could be selective. You could be vibing with a chick hard body, and you don't even sleep with her. Like, there's a lot of girls I talk to that I never slept with. You know what I mean? And I feel like, because that was my decision, like, I didn't want to go there because I feel like the vibe wasn't right.
If somebody looks better than them, they'll be like, and you talk to them, like, as a guy, they'll be like, oh no, like, you're sleeping with them and they go, he wired and crazy shit. And sometimes that person is just a friend. You're even looking at him like that. Because honestly, like you say, they got some girls you just gotta keep in the friend zone.
Yeah.
You just gotta keep in the friend zone.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Yeah, that's a fact.
She's not so exciting in bed. He isn't packing and the sex is dissatisfying. What do you do?
Break up.
Break up.
Just throw the whole question away.
An old lady once told me that she said no matter what, he could have his house, he could be good looking. She said once the sex isn't good,
it's over.
That's the main.
That can't be fixed.
It can't be fixed because regardless or not, you're gonna cheat.
Yeah.
And you're gonna end up breaking up.
No, if he had a good sized dick, you could teach him how to sex you the right way. But if his dick is small already and she just not do, listen, that's too much.
It depends on the age.
Oh, my pussy.
So can I say something? It depends on the age. So like my ex-boyfriend, when we were dating at 22, he had sex in a way that I hated. And then when we had sex at 29, him at 28 is a different person.
Of course.
But that's because I was vocal about it. I was like, yo, when we fucked, I was like, it wasn't good. Exactly. I told him very nicely, and I was like, it wasn't good. I like sex a certain way. And then he said he did a lot of research online on how to eat.
He was white, right?
No, he wasn't white. He was Jamaican and he dated only Jamaican girls.
Okay.
And
So he never did it.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
He was one.
That's different. Okay.
22-year-old Jamaican
I apologize.
that dated Jamaican dance hall women
So
who
they don't
wanted
want-
daggering all
Dagging,
day.
yeah, all day. Killing
Wine.
And he thought he was killing it. He was like, I never had any complaints. So I think this is a theory of mine. I'm not certain. I'm not calling it black and white. I think it's because of age.
Yeah.
If he's 22 and he said I never had no complaints, he was more malleable. He was able to.
And girls don't speak up. You have to understand. Just because you ain't no complaints don't mean you were good. It's just that nobody ain't ever said nothing. When y'all younger, y'all swear rabbit sex is like popping.
Of course.
And it's not.
That's the kind of reason with your friend as to why they should stop cheating on their significant other. Me personally, I do. How can I say it, man? Yeah, I don't support the cheating shit no more. So I'm always like talking to my friends about, at least finding the right partner so you don't have to fucking cheat. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I do pour into my friends that way, and that's a snapping fact. Yes, don't cheat.
No, I wouldn't do that. I stick in my lane. If my boy got a girl that's a good woman, I'll tell him, yo, your girl look good. She treat you right. Yeah. But if you want to still cheat, do your thing. If she leave you, she leave you. I'm not gonna be sitting here trying to play your. As a friend, you should know your friend. You should know your friend.
As a friend,
if you tell him after though, if she leaves.
Nah, son, you gotta understand this though.
As a man, if you got your shit together, bro, you gonna listen. If you got a good woman, you gotta understand. You gotta be. Some men are not ready for that. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So me as a man, yo. My man, yo, your girl look good. She treat you right, bro. Don't cheat on him. Don't matter. He gonna still cheat on your friends.
So at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, I might fucked up, but you supposed to be my homeboy. I'm like, all right, dog, don't get free. Just you learn from the experience. The next time,
you gotta tell me.
At the end of the day, with someone that you really believe, like, yes, that's the one. Your man's not gonna come and tell you that because you're gonna turn on shit, and I'm gonna tell you, they're gonna find shit. And you're going to turn it down because you're like, what?
It's not worth it, right?
That's what it is.
It's not worth it
and
because niggas
that's how I'm
don't
going to hold it down with. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas don't tell their friends. Me personally, I don't tell my friend not to cheat on his girl because she don't deserve it. I tell him that to save himself. Because if you have a good girl and you don't want to lose her, don't cheat, nigga.
But what
ain't a nigga in history that have been cheating on his girl and didn't get caught.
Yeah, it's a fact.
So if you willing to jeopardize that, man, then go ahead. But if you really want to keep this girl, don't fucking cheat.
What is the activity or action in the bedroom that the opposite sex should always be doing? So like after he takes care of my like needs, like the regular stuff, like the base.
But what's the base?
Setup. I like setup. I appreciate are you good? Did you eat? Did you drink? Are you thirsty? Ask me all those things. Cause I'm human.
Give a good performance.
I need a little rub down. I'm good to go.
And then everything else just be smelling good. Always be smelling good.
Yeah, I do like the cold.
Always
right about
hygienic.
Dirty talk is very touchy.
It's very vital with me.
Don't ask me to call you daddy. I have a father, so that disturbs me.
Shit with the eye. Add the eye on it, baby. There you go.
Don't ask me to call you daddy. You could give me instructions. Fuck me harder. Do you like this dick?
Yeah.
Yeah, their pussy so
Do
wet.
it back.
Blah, blah, blah,
Do
blah.
it back.
All that. Everything else, nah. I don't know what else.
I'm with the shit.
I have a little bit of a different
right
opinion.
now.
I know you with the shit, yo. The black and the berry bomb.
I second Bianca. I don't like, this is only me, when you reference about your big black dick.
Take this big black dick.
And he goes the opposite way too. But
Right, I'll never be like,
take this fat wet pussy.
Let's just leave waste out of it in the
Right, because then I get very awkward, and then I feel about fetish, and then I'm like, listen, race in America is really bad right now. I don't want to do this anymore. It's really uncomfortable. Stop.
She was like,
if I'm wet,
same question.
I already know. You should know.
I like this. I would say that. Oh, you
don't
like
ask me.
Like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. I like that type of shit. But don't ask me. I hate people ask me to. You ever have somebody ask you in the middle of sex, talk dirty to me? I never know what to say. What?
Right.
Now what am I going to say? This is too much pressure. I don't know. What?
I feel like I like dirty talk. I think it should start from the cell phone while you at work and I'm at work and we getting all that. And then we get there and it's more dirty talk. I think I feel like it's really engaging. You say what I like.
My
when you
preference is if you speak another language, so I don't really know what wild shit you're saying to me, and it sounds good.
Exotic sex.
Yeah,
I think my dirty talk.
But they could be saying in Spanish, I want you to wash the dishes after this.
I love the new, when you meet somebody new stuff. I love the first dating part of it because like it's nothing better than that.
Nothing.
Like when you first start dating,
That first
everything's
3 months is
attractive.
sweet.
Everywhere they touch you, you turned on.
Yes.
Like I love that shit.
Everything is
I
on
love
point.
it in the beginning.
When men add women they're interested on social media, do they scroll through her pictures looking for raunchy shots? Not really, because I don't like girls who post pictures like that on Instagram. That turned me off, you know what I mean?
You know what? I'm so sick of you. I'm so sick of
I
you.
like my girls
you the
classy,
type,
man.
You a liar. You look at all them Instagram thought videos and pictures and all that, like all that shit. You know who Bernice Burgo is? You know who Bernice is?
No.
Oh, you know. Oh, okay.
You be looking at a picture touching yourself.
No. But alright, you talking about as far as what I want to talk to or what I want to date?
Lord. There you go. It's all the same. Listen to me. Guys who say they don't like girls with makeup, guys who say they don't like girls with fake ass, guys, they would fuck them, they would talk them, they would date them.
Right.
Stop.
But I wouldn't wife for a girl with a fake ass though. But nonetheless, I had a conversation on Facebook about this the other day. This girl was like, "Oh, if you have a boyfriend, your boyfriend posting, like your pictures on Instagram that look like, dots, whatever, he shouldn't do that." I'm like, in my opinion, if you shouldn't like it. Just save the picture, bro. You know they got the same thing on Instagram now.
Why you can't like it? It's Instagram.
I know, but some girls feel like what you like is what you like in real life. You know what I mean?
It's Instagram. You're supposed to like.
I feel you, bro, but they feel like that. So my opinion is, just save the picture in your collections, joint. She won't know.
But why you need to save it so you can go back and reference
No.
it any other time sneaky? You see, that's even worse than just liking the goddamn picture.
I'm gonna look in my interest. I ain't just looking for like your nails and shit like that. I'm gonna look for what I'm interested in. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, if I'm having a good ass day, everybody's gonna know. Okay? Someday your ass is just looking like a whole peach, and I don't gotta sit on nobody's sink to give me a silhouette. So I'm gonna take a whole silhouette of all this. You gonna get all of this.
Men like the mystery shit too. Like you know how girls are starting to wear the sweatpants now, and a lot of guys be like, "Yo, I like when you wear them sweatpants, like them little cute sweatpants." So they like that TLC flavor. Like they like that mystery.
Keep it classy, man. I don't like girls that
So,
I love my
contrary to what people say, men still like a classy girl. Like, you look good, but you got some
I mean, you gotta be able to switch it up.
Yeah.
Be
You can't
ratchet,
just be
be
one way.
sexy, be classy.
I don't got no
all these
basis in
flavors.
this world.
It is what it is.
True or false? Talking about past relationships on the first date is okay. I'm gonna go with false because it means that, to me, it kind of shows that you're not over that person. Because if we're having our first initial me and you time, and this is the point that you want to bring up your past baggage, that means that you haven't let go of said baggage.
Great, I agree.
So that's not the time.
That's
Maybe
not even the
if
first
we, we like months
3 days,
in or so, and
3 days.
I'm
I can
like,
relate to
hey,
that
what
right
happened
now,
to
like,
you?
yeah.
What happened? Why are you single? Why are you single? Because that's always my question.
Yeah, you can't get
How
too deep.
crazy are you? Because you shouldn't be this single if you this good of a man.
I like to hear about relationships though because I like to hear how they talk about it. When you hear how they talk about their girl, that's how you know exactly the type of dude. If the first word that come out of his mouth is my ex bitch was crazy, you a liar. Something's wrong. Because listen, I found out I was the crazy ex, and let me tell you something. I'm not the crazy ex. No, I'm not. I'm really not. I'm like so calm. No, all right, I'm not calm, but I'm not the crazy ex. How they talk about the last female, what they said the reasons for the breakup was. You know what I'm saying? You gotta listen to all these things because that would trigger you into, all right, you're a little manipulative liar or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Just listen to those little things. But first date, nah. Definitely like third date.
Fifth date, no.
Nah, I ask. Listen, I'm a 21. Like, you got kids, you got a baby mother, ex-girlfriend. I need to worry about somebody gonna come cut me. I need to know these type of things very early on. I don't have no time for that.
It's not okay. I think as a man, as we go on a date, I don't want to hear no girl talking about her ex-boyfriend. I don't care what he had, what he did for you. It's annoying to me.
You hate the past comparisons. Why?
Facts. Because to me, it's like you're not over it. Like she said, you're not over it. If I'm trying to get to know you, why you telling me about your ex? Like, what? I'm not mentioning no chicks I'm talking to, currently or past.
I don't want to see it on your social media. Right. I don't want to hear it on a date. I don't want none of that. Like, delete all that shit.
Oh, how do you feel about seeing exes on their social media?
We're only going to talk about ex in a context of, like, I don't need a name. Like, don't give me no names.
What I've been through.
In general, right? Yeah, my past relationships have taught me this, and this is how I've grown. I want to see how self-aware you are. I want to see where you are in this. Are you ready for a new relationship? Like, I ask, like, general question. Do not give me specifics, and I'll cut you off. And then a guy will be getting mad at me like, oh, why you always cut me off when I'm trying to talk about my ex? Because I don't want to hear about your ex.
I think probably typically no. I think it depends on how the scenario started. As the wind moves, like say you've been friends for mad years and you know about the relationship that was in existence. So you guys have a friendship first and foremost. So it's not you've gone through the basic steps of already knowing someone. So then it's okay. We've already done our due diligence as friends. Now maybe the first date is to see where our like romance is at. Can we typically talk? Can we move in that direction where it's beyond friends? And I think the elephant in the room becomes your ex that you both know about, and that should be addressed sooner rather than later. It's always circumstantial. I mean, if it's a complete stranger, like unless I'm just like, why are you single? And like I ask for that conversation to start and where it goes, because a night always progresses in ways you never imagine. If I feel like it's getting to a point where it's too much information and I don't need to know about it beyond, oh, well, I was with someone for XYZ, but we broke up because I moved across the country. And that's kind of where it ends at, or XY, like it shows the maturity or not. But you know, like if they go on a 3-hour rant about it, I'm probably not going to be like, I'm really turned on. So.
I wouldn't even talk about my ex on the first date, but eventually she's going to come up.
Yeah, like 6 months.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Like to me, that's like a typical. You ain't trying. I ain't trying to get to know my ex. You ain't trying to get to know her. I'm trying to get to know you.
That's like they comfort zone. Like, oh no, but my ex did this. It's like, what you talking?
Yeah, I don't want to hear that. My ex did this.
I've been through this. My ex.
I don't want to hear that.
It's a mental block too. Because if she keeps talking about her ex and whatever her ex done to her, whatever the case, that means like she ain't over it.
Exactly.
One, and it's gonna be harder for you.
Exactly, and you put in mad work.
So
what?
Like,
you got the drug dick and she over there.
The slightest thing you do that might remind you of an ex, she's getting turned off, and then you like, you know,
and then you get turned off, like,
and then like,
but sometimes I gotta bring up my ex to let a nigga know, like, I don't tolerate X, Y, so like one guy. Can I say one guy? He gonna be like, oh yeah, I can see why you single. I hate when
that's nutty though.
Right? So like, okay, I'm single by choice because I dumped my ex. Now I gotta bring up my ex and why we broke up.
Why?
True or false? Birth control should be a man's responsibility. I would say false because I believe it's both man and female responsibility.
You say that so slow.
Yeah, false.
I'm just because you ain't having no oopsies with me, honey.
Be okay, man.
I have my own condoms. I don't play that shit. Whoa. And yes, I go to the doctor annually, and I definitely believe in birth control because there are some men that will try. They will try. Oh, you got a good job. You got this. And women, some women will do it to a man. I'm not saying that's not both. Yeah, both sides. But birth control, STDs. I don't know where that means.
You see, instead of her looked at being precautionary, she was trying to be safe. Yeah, but she was fucking whole ass. That's not right though. You shouldn't judge her because of that.
I'm not gonna judge. I'm like,
there's guys that will.
That's a judgment. That's a judgment right there.
I'm questioning you, not judging.
That's
judgment. It really just hit you. It overwhelmed you too, and now he's like, damn, I don't have one.
Welcome, partner.
Would you not feel better if she at least had one?
In that situation,
I don't have 100 packs.
And that's
but I at least have one or two.
I'm gonna put it out, and she's like, nah, I'm good. No. She put it out before me. I'm like, whoa.
He said, no.
First and foremost, I always try to let the man pull it out first because condoms are expensive. I can save.
I don't want to use mine.
Second of all,
Target.
Sexual health is a conversation that needs to happen more and more because everyone needs to be smarter about themselves and what they want for the future. And if you guys are going to pass judgment because we are stocked, then that's on y'all because you're perpetuating the same problems that already exist now about how a woman being sexually active is a slut or a thought, but a man can go do whatever they want and have fucking a 25-pack in their car and it not be a problem. So stop trying to have your cake eat two situation.
I don't think anything is wrong in it because I'm like, yo, when you see the moment is down and you don't got a condom and you got to run to the store, that shit changed the whole move. By the time you come back, she ain't want no shit no more. So if she got the shit, We
Take
about to
it.
do this.
First of all,
Then judge you after the fact.
I ain't judging
But
you.
can we
Why?
keep it
Because
right now?
you practicing safe sex.
Let's
I'm
keep it
not
real right
judging you.
now.
No.
Half the women nowadays don't even practice safe sex. Let's keep it real. A lot of women nowadays, you call in the moment, they ready to fuck you raw, dog. They don't care.
Now who you talking to? Like
That's who I was.
If you got a good job,
I'm not saying that I do it. I'm just talking about what I see.
And that's what you need to be concerned
How much
about.
girls you see right now popping up with baby daddies, bro? They don't got no boyfriend.
Let me talk.
My boy was talking to a girl, right? She came to his crib, got naked, everything. He didn't sleep with her. He didn't sleep with her. A month later, she had a baby shower, but she was pregnant. She was in my boy's crib. She was like 2 months pregnant at the time. He didn't even know. That's how
She
women
didn't know. Sometimes
She knew. He didn't know. He crazy. Come on, man. She knows she fucking. You kidding me?
I mean, first of all, it does take a long time to find out you're pregnant.
She knew she was fucking somebody wrong, but she's with another dude. That's my point. Some girls are like that.
Okay.
And some guys are like that. They be out here
people
busting
are
out.
like this. I totally agree
That's
with
my
you in that
point.
sense. So if it comes down to now, what I'm saying in this question is, if you are not prepared,
That's different.
would it be okay?
If she pull out a condom, that's
to
kind of
have-
weird to me. Or pull out a, like my boy here right here said,
I'm
a
not
drawer full of
saying a drawer
condoms.
full of condoms.
But that should be good because the drawer is full. That means she ain't used that many.
What about one? What about one?
If it was empty,
The
now you
finesse.
should be concerned.
What about
The
one?
finesse.
Balls. Looks are not as important to men as they are to women.
Balls.
Clearly, that's why there's so many ugly baby mamas out there.
Hello.
As false. You know what my manager told me the other day? He said that women are willing to compromise looks for stability, and we're willing to compromise looks for a good guy.
True.
And that is true. I will agree with that.
Like the ugly people you used to date, you usually date them when you're like younger. Like you just like you take a little bit. You like
People act like it's bad to have standards. Like
It's everything for everybody. Different, strokes for different folks. But if somebody has an ugly personality, that's just it. Like it's just not. I don't give a hell if you as fine as Kobe Bryant himself.
Yeah.
That's the
Kobe Bryant
point.
ain't fine.
Kobe.
That's a standard. That's a standard.
He
Kobe
has
Bryant.
different
That's
traits. If somebody's ugly in their personality, it doesn't matter how much money you have, how nice you look, or
that's
what
women.
you
We
drive.
compromise way more than guys.
We do
Yeah.
compromise on the
You
look.
right. I got a bald head, so I
If they funny, oh shit!
You
I
get
love
you
you.
dripping.
I love you,
Dripping. Oh shit. They so annoying.
man.
True or false? I like this one. Men should open doors. Let women walk ahead, offer their coat, etc.
Agreed.
I love all that.
Yes.
In the first 6 months,
I'll
of
let you
course.
walk out.
I
I'm
agree.
gonna add to that, pump my gas, because if it's my car and I'm pulling to the gas station, I ain't
That's a
getting
given though. I mean, yo,
So
beat
I-
That's
that.
why I feel like this question.
Oh, driving, you pump the gas. You can't drive.
You can get out and Uber your ass to where we
It
go.
doesn't matter, but I'm just saying,
Right
hold on, who's behind the steering is in full control of the vehicle,
No,
right or wrong?
I'm still because it's happened with me. I made his ass get out and take a fucking Uber to where we was going.
It
Because
does
let me
not
explain
matter,
something
but
to
the
you.
whole point is,
Let me explain something to you. Men have certain roles, women have certain roles. Even if you don't like it or agree with it, it is just what it is in society. You expect me to fuck, cook, and suck you up and down? Then I expect you to
She
get the
must have
fuck out
oxtail
this
bones.
car
Suck that
and
shit up.
pump this gas. I don't give a hell if it's my
Nah,
car.
you right, though. I
Especially
agree.
if you want to borrow said car, you are going to pump gas for said car every single time. Because the instance that I gotta do it, then why the hell do I need your ass sitting back inside? My bag could be passenger
So
side.
this is why your women just believe, like she's saying, she's adamant about it, that
Yeah, I wouldn't mind
regardless,
doing it. If
you're
it's my
supposed
car, I
to
wouldn't
do
mind
it.
doing it.
I'm
You
saying
should
at the end of the
know
day,
I don't know.
like he says,
never had to deal this
like he
whole
says
thing.
earlier on, it's a give and take. You know what I'm saying? I know from the Caribbean, men drive most of the time. So there's nothing wrong with a female at the end of the day. If she wants you to pump the gas, whatever the car is hers, there's nothing wrong with that. Like I'm saying, give and take. But if today I don't feel like doing it, and like she says, my ass about to take a Uber, I'm gonna take that
I would
Uber.
never fault
And you
a guy-
better
I would
believe.
never fault a guy for one.
You better
person
believe.
not doing it.
What
You
if you
better
pay for
believe.
gas and you
I ain't riding in the shit.
I
man.
mean, I do it, and you just didn't feel like that one time doing it. That's fine. That's like you having sex all fucking week, and I don't feel like doing it on the
One
Lord's Day.
Right.
It's fine. My thing is now, if we every time we pulling up, you ain't getting out. You looking at me, I'm looking at you. We have a
An
problem.
issue.
Of course. That's
what I'm
just
saying.
what I'm
So the
saying.
day
That's
that
what I'm
you told
saying.
her to take
Of
the
course,
Uber, it's
at
over.
some
I
point,
wanna
you
see
want your
you go.
female, you want your lady to feel like a lady. You gonna do it. You know
At
what I'm
some
saying?
point, not
Yo, my ex-boyfriend.
Not all the time.
You don't all the time want your
No,
husband to be a lady.
I need to feel like a man to put my sit on that dashboard and you pump the gas. When she feel like eating whatever she feel like eating and it's -20 degrees outside, I'm gonna go get it for you.
But you're not gonna go pump the gas.
So then why you saying right these are so
true or false? Is it okay to have a GPS tracker on your significant other? False.
You know, Valerie.
What if it's for safety purposes?
Safety. And you're not my kid. I don't need to know where you at every minute.
No. But what I'm saying is, what if the agreement was to only use it for safety purposes and emergency purposes?
There's no agreement on that.
There's no agreement. Unless we married and we had the same phone line, and then I could do the iPhone 5.
No. But let's say you have the same phone line, and for emergency purposes, like to make sure you safe, to make sure you good.
What kind of emergency?
I've had it where he got into a car accident. It was like urgent because like you know that person and 2 days is going by, something happened and something did happen. So I had to, and then found out they were in the hospital and had to go there. So that in that instance, it was helpful. If not, they would have been totally fucked because they couldn't speak for themselves. They couldn't talk to the doctors. They couldn't tell them what medically they wanted and did not want it. So in that instance, that was the only time it was vital.
What are you doing with your life that you GPS tracking a man or a woman? Let's talk. I just want to talk about the psychology behind this question. It's just like, what do you have going on in your life that you have that much time with your hands to go and track someone? But if a person is really doing it, I want to talk to that person. You are certified nuts and you need a license.
For safety and emergency purposes only. That's it.
There is no emergency.
There's no emergency. You should not know my location.
I mean, like, if you gotta go down to the situation, there's no trust. Why would
I want to know where you at? I just call out, text you where you at.
Yeah.
That's it.
It takes away an element of the relationship where, you know, when you call your significant other and ask them about their day and what they're doing, what they're up to.
Word.
But
you know already.
There's no scenario where that could be acceptable, because guess what? One day she gonna think you up to something. Guess what? The emergency go out the window. You know what? This is an emergency today. I think you ain't where you say you are. Emergency this. So therefore,
but I feel like if you go that route, then it's already
exactly.
Over. I always tell people
now you don't trust somebody.
Once you start going into deeper than normal routines, then it's already out the window. You already lose if you have to snoop, follow,
look through somebody.
And the person that maybe does this offense. Human nature, we're going to take advantage when we don't have no type of rules. The human nature, we're going to go wild. You let us go wild. So that's why we need checks and balances. And that's why I don't know if the password, giving someone a password is the right thing, because you're giving them a different kind of control that they're going to probably, be tempted to go crazy with. And fake emergencies. And I just don't think you should give somebody that much power. I understand you love somebody, but you need boundaries.
I think everyone should have their own privacy though.
Right.
That's true.
I mean, regardless, whether your phone is like, to me, I don't wear no female phone. Because I believe like you should have your own privacy and that's your stuff.
How much do men worry about their penis size? I mean, I can speak for myself. I don't worry about it because I feel like, whatever. It's not like something I think about. But I can't speak for everybody else. I mean,
I don't worry about it either.
Yeah, I don't think that's the last thing in my mind is like, yo, if I get her naked, she can wear my dick. Like, nah, I'm good.
Yes, you are.
No, I don't. Because the first thing I'm worried about is getting her naked. That's the main thing.
Exactly, it's no concern. Just
if you confident in yourself, right?
You asking black men if they're concerned about their penis size is really hard.
Now black men got big dicks.
That's a fact.
Don't even be fooled by that.
Back then, Titanic was known as the biggest ship and it sank, and they still got little fishermen with the fishing canoes and getting out the storms. Size does not matter. It's how you.
Size does matter. Stop that bullshit. The size of your bank account matters. The size of your melanin matters. Size
once, like you say, you like foreplay. Once you foreplay, if you right, he give you that.
All right, but you won't play.
By the time he hits you, it's over.
Stop it.
You want to sleep. You say size matters, right?
Yes, it does.
All right, so I'm saying, right? Would you prefer a guy with a big dick stabbing you out 30 minutes?
You so angry, like a little dick. I can see that shit.
Stabbing you out for 30 minutes.
Yes.
Right? You ain't get an orgasm. Nothing. But you have a guy who gives you TLC. Plays you. Touch you right.
Yes, Lord.
And by the time he slips it in, you get an orgasm. And the size is not even as big as the guy you had before.
I'm going to explain to you two things. I've done big and small, and I'm sorry, small don't do it for me.
Now we ain't talking about small.
Because if you want, I can motion of the ocean and come myself. That ain't never been a problem for me. So if I'm going to go ahead and have,
we talking about stuff with a hot dick. We ain't talking about those.
The sex better be worth it. Just like y'all men would not want to have whack sex, I don't want to have whack sex. And I've had whack sex, and I've stopped niggas.
But you could have whack sex. You could have whack sex with a big dick too. So we ain't talking about that. We talking about the size. You can. We talking about the size.
A minimum size.
Exactly.
Right, I'm about to say, way below average, you're gonna be concerned.
Because we need to know you're inside us.
All right, so tell me.
I've dealt with 4.5. I've seen it. I did it, bruh. That ain't what you looking for, all right? And then I dealt with the big one. That was too much too, because I'm like, I felt like my shoe was getting ripped up every 2 seconds too. So I get that. I get the two.
She's the Goldilocks era.
Exactly.
From female perspective, girl size matters, like breast size and butt size. So like, I feel like y'all concerned about it a little bit, but like more so people feel like really under average. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're really flat chested, if you're really flat chested or really don't have no ass, then you're gonna be concerned as a woman. And for guys, I guess if you're really small, then you care, right?
Of course, I mean, it's like 3 inches, of course.
Other than that, if you're floating around the middle, you're chilling.
Is finger in the butt during a blowjob the ultimate boss level sex move? Is this a legitimate thing we should try or not? Oh, yes.
Like he said, one of y'all said earlier about that being the biggest orgasm or G-spot for a man.
Oh, Bianca. Yeah,
that's what's up. But I'd rather just be at the middle level. I don't want to be at the highest level.
So you never want to feel that perfect cum. Okay. Good luck with that.
I came enough
exactly,
for my life.
right?
30 years old.
I don't even finger my
word.
You know the way they describe, they say crack is like, it's like you having 1,000 orgasms at one time, right? I heard that's how they describe crack.
What?
But my question, I never had the desire. I said, you know what? That sounds cool. That sounds mad lit, but I'm not doing that shit.
No back door. Don't stick nothing in the back door. Don't lick nothing in the back door. Nothing in the back door.
I'm straight on that.
Nah, I ain't for that.
Q lying.
Nah, Q already kept it on. He said he don't like it in his, he don't like no finger. He said he can lick it, but he said he don't stick it. You know what I mean?
You like it too. You don't keep it on it. Why don't you keep it on it? How about that?
I do be having.
Kiss, marry, kill, finger in the butt.
Yes.
Okay, so I would kiss Jasmine. I would marry Emma because me and her, I feel like she's simple. I'm simple. We like what we like. We good.
And we like looking good.
And I'm definitely killing Bianca. And I'm fingering her in the butt. So on the way out, she will get her butt fingered.
Exactly. That's what I like, Bill. Do what you gotta do.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm gonna kiss Christopher. I'm gonna marry Ken Lon because we have similar values, and I like the way he dresses. And then, and he has money. He likes the cash app.
I'm
problem.
broke. I'm broke.
You said you cash app girls when you
$30.
Cash app me that money, so we get along in that way. And I'm gonna kill him because he has to get up and go take and pump my gas, and we won't have a problem. Shit, finger in the butt?
No, you don't gotta do that because only 3.
Oh, that's one of the men. Okay.
I will finger the butt a girl because I'm not doing the boys. I don't trust they booty holes.
Girls who wash their butts better though.
Yeah, they do.
I'm gonna finger butt the nurse.
Yeah,
Jasmine,
that's true.
Jasmine, because I think she
I would
cleans her
trust
butt.
her too.
I think her butt is clean out.
Kiss, marry, kill. Kiss Q. Marry Chris. Kill Kat.
Kiss, marry, kill, finger in the butt. Kiss Katie. Marry. Marry Eveline. I don't know her, so I'm gonna kill her, and I'm gonna give her a finger in the butt because she's.
I will take it as long as I'm not dead. Kiss, marry, kill. All right, kiss him. He has nice lips. Marry Chris. Kill you, because there's no way we would ever work. But I would have fucked you before, like I said, because I thought you probably a freak on the low, but you're lying. So since you got to be so boasting lying, you're not gonna say my sex is good because I know what it is. You ain't gonna admit to people I can't fuck you. That's it. So you gotta die. You know, that's it. You gotta die.
Kiss, marry, kill, finger in the butt. Sounds so crazy. Okay, I would kiss him. I would marry her.
What? She
really proposed? I will kill him because he don't pump gas and finger in the butt. Bianca.
She gets it.
It would be Bianca because she likes that shit.
Kiss, marry, kill, finger in the butt. I'm gonna kiss Yasmin. I'm gonna kiss Yasmin. I'm gonna marry Katie. I'm gonna think of Yasmin because she nasty.
What? Thanks for being a freak, man. First of all, I'll make a great
Bianca,
wife.
sorry, Bianca.
Who are you killing?
I killed him. So you gotta kill him.
It's alright. You like
He's petty one. This is an acceptable feat. You wanna know why? Because I know at least people are willing to open their sexuality to me, and I can appreciate that. I'm glad to give you all an experience that you need. You know, and that's it.
And now for the second part of Cover Situation, we are all gonna have an orgy. Stay tuned for the next episode.
He is not gonna be a part of it. He's gonna watch on the sideline.